Now, more than half of all cities in China are experiencing high levels of air pollution, with some of the worst winter smog and clouds of recent years. Visibility in Beijing was reduced to less than 200 metres this week, and the effects of the increased use of coal and current weather conditions have left a smog cloud 2,000 miles long across northern and central China. The city with the worst air pollution is Shijiazhuang, from where our China correspondent John Sudworth has sent this report.
Somewhere underneath this murky gloom is a city of 10 million people. And for the unfortunate residents of Shijiazhuang, this is normal. For the past 30 days, the average air quality in this city has measured as hazardous on the official scale. You can smell, even taste the coal dust in the air, the grim, tangible reality of this country's model of economic growth. And people have no choice but to live, eat and sleep in this toxic smog 24 hours a day. It's like living under a cloud, this noodle seller tells me. The smog is harming my children's health. Of course I want to leave, this man says, but I can't afford to. And anyway, the whole country's polluted. It's not much of an exaggeration. 200 miles away, the pollution literally rolled into Beijing earlier this week and stayed. A toxic mix of coal dust from power stations and car exhaust. The smog now regularly blankets a huge swathe of northern China. And it's believed to cause more than 1 million premature deaths a year.
As a lung cancer doctor, I've seen an increase in patients in recent years, especially from heavily polluted areas. And when the smog gets worse, we see more kids with asthma.
Public concern has forced the Chinese government to begin investing heavily in renewable energy. Those working in the sector believe that China can clean up its air, just as wealthier, more developed economies once had to.
I'm pretty positive for China's future. Actually, we don't need that much time for the science research. We don't need that much time to develop relevant technologies. So I think a lot of things are more ripe for us to make faster solutions.
Those solutions can't come fast enough for this city. Fossil fuels may have lifted China's economy to ever greater heights, but they are poisoning its people. John Sudworth, BBC News, Shijiazhuang.